I have no time. As a new mom, this is a statement I am sure you have thought or felt or said a lot. It is such a busy time. You have a newborn, and all of your time and energy is being spent on taking care of that little one as it should. And sometimes you feel like you don't even have enough time to pee, let alone to take some time out for yourself. And trust me, I can 100% relate to this. I was there too, and I have a story that I really wanted to share with you today about how not taking the time for myself turned me into a hot, blubbering, anxious mess. But before I get into that, let me introduce myself. My name is Jacqueline Strempel, and I help new mums lose the last 2 to 5 kilograms so that you can feel comfortable in your clothes again and feel more like yourself. And hi, Adette, thanks for watching. So let me just get into telling you a little bit about that story, about how I got myself into such a really awful situation where I really did feel like I had no time. I decided to go back to work when my daughter was 6 months old, and mainly this was because I was feeling really lonely at home and just wanted to get out of the house and, start feeling like an adult again, start feeling like myself again, start feeling a little bit more independent. And this was probably the worst decision I ever made in my entire life. But as I was going through it, I really did feel like I didn't have time for anything else. I was waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, getting myself ready for work, getting my daughter up, making sure she had her first bottle, passing her off, wake my husband up, pass her off to my husband, jump in the car, go to work, spend the whole day at work, come home, say bye to the nanny, get my daughter, give her dinner, give her a bath, go through the whole bedtime routine, put her in bed. And then once I put her in bed, then I started thinking, oh, I have to go and do this, and this for work. By the time I finished that, I was so tired and so exhausted that I almost didn't even feel like having a shower, to be honest with you. All I wanted to do was lay in bed and watch Netflix and chill, and that was it. And this went on and on and on for months. I worked there for about 6 months, and I started to become extremely anxious. And that anxiety turned into having health problems, really bad health problems, to the point where I was throwing up almost every weekend. And I started breaking out in really bad eczema. And the only thing I can really equate all of this to is because I had put myself in that mind frame that I had no time, that I did not have the time to take for myself, to work on myself. And if I had only just taken some of that time that I did have to put towards getting in some me time for myself, no matter what that was, maybe just, I love working out. So one of the things that went out the window was working out. And to be honest with you, if I had kept it up, it probably would have kept me in a more positive mind frame, and I may not have gotten myself into the state that I had got myself into. And the whole point of me coming on and telling you this story is because I want you to know that you are not alone, that yes, a lot of us feel as a new mom that we don't have enough time, but the truth is that is just a feeling. That's all it is. It's a feeling, it's a belief, and it's something that you have done to yourself. It's a thought that you've put into your own brain, and there is a way out. There is a way to stop feeling like you don't have enough time, because the truth is you do have enough time. What it is you need to prioritize your time. You need to figure out what it is that is a priority to you. So I have a little exercise for you to go ahead and do to help you start shifting your mind frame from thinking that you don't have enough time to realizing that you do have enough time for these things. It's about what you make a priority with that little time that you do have. And I really want to urge you to do this little activity, because once you realize what your priorities are, then you realize, you know what? It is okay to take some of that time to work on myself, because in the end, it's going to help keep you in a positive mind frame, keep you in a healthy place, so that you don't, like myself, get yourself into such a state where you start having health problems. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to it's only going to take about 5 minutes, take the time out, sit down and write out a list of all of your priorities. Every single priority that you have. You know, sometimes it's almost like a task list or a to-do list of all the things that you feel like you need to do. All the things that you want to make a priority, all of the things that you want to do, include that in that list as well. So it's going to be a really long list. Basically an idea dump of every single thing that is a priority. Some examples would be, okay, you got to pay the bills, right? How are you going to do that? You got to feed everyone in your household. How are you going to do that? Another priority would be your house chores. You got to do laundry, you got to clean up after everyone. If you're like me, you like things to just be so in your house, so that it would be a priority on my list. Then I want you to think about all the priorities for yourself as well. You know, what are the things that you really want to do to work on yourself, that you want to make a priority? And write this list, you know, what are your priorities for one day, for 1 week, for 1 month, and for the whole year? What are all of the things that are a priority to you? Once you have that list, I want you to go back and really go through that list with a fine tooth comb. Use a different color pen or use a highlighter, something. Then that list that you created, I want you to only circle the priorities that are related to you and your personal well-being. All of the things that are going to help you get where you want to be. Maybe you want to lose that last 2 to 5 kilograms. Maybe you want to start eating healthier. Maybe you want to start working out again. Maybe you just want to go and get your nails done. Whatever it is, circle all of those things that are related to you. Okay, that is it. Then, once you have done that, come back and write in the comments below what your top priority is. I would love to know. For me, at the moment, my top priority is just keeping up with my health and fitness game. So just wanted to share that with you today. And I have some exciting news as well. In the next 6 weeks, I'm going to be launching my new program. And in the first module of that program, we really focus on this. Exactly this is figuring out what your priorities are so that you can use your time more effectively and you don't have to feel anxious about the fact that you don't have enough time, because the truth is you do have enough time. So if you really want to know more about that program, you can sign up to the waitlist page and just let me know below by typing in waitlist. Okay? And let me know if you have any questions about today's video. And I really hope that you are having a happy Wednesday. I like to say happy hump day. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.